1945, that's only 31 years, 105 million people died in 2 world wars. My uncle was one of them. Many of your ancestors and relatives will have died in those wars. I lost a brother in the Second World War. And at the end of the war, the United Nations Charter pledged to save succeeding generations from the scourge of war. And the first meeting of the General Assembly was just behind you, over there in the Central Hall, Westminster, and Mr. Attlee, the Labour Prime Minister, signed the treaty that set up the United Nations, and a year later I listened as a student to the judgment at Nuremberg that convicted the Nazi leaders of war crimes. And the war against Iraq is a war crime, and that is what we are here to say. And the Americans are now spending $400 million every single day for the war, while there are people starving in Ethiopia, starving in Haiti, all over the world. And that is a war crime too. We want the resources of the world used for war. In Iraq, over 1 million have died. 4 million are refugees. And this is a campaign not just about Bush and Blair, though they are war criminals. It is a campaign to get our troops out of Afghanistan and out of Iraq, and to stop the threat against Iran, and to fight for the Palestinian people to have their rights, which are denied to them by the government. And after this is over, we shall try to go to Downing Street to present a letter to the Prime Minister, and the police have blocked off the road. So in accordance with our values which we're supposed to be fighting for, have been completely denied by the 42-day rule, which means that everyone is in danger of being arrested, and we have got to take a stand. That's all I want to say. And I think this is a wonderful turnout, and I believe that all over the world this will be reported, and I hope the BBC concentrates on this rather than the visit of a war criminal to our Prime Minister's house. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much, Tony. As always, you're an inspiration, a great model to our movement.